right? But even if you might win the game, you might still look back at the tactics and say, "Oh, this tactics did not really work. We just won by sheer luck." You understand? So sometimes I feel McAllister does not really give the team what I like. What I know McAllister how he has always been. So I feel like he's not really on his best form this period actually. But you know the way the Argentina team is now, they cover up for their lapses. So you see that even as McAllister is trying to fight, he's in the midfield. Other persons are still running, and there's another player, Paredes. Paredes has been exceptional. You know,
in this World Cup.
Yes, he has tried. Like he has been playing very well.
Paredes have actually tried in this World Cup, but yes, I don't actually see Paredes as that very exceptional player because this is the same Paredes that we have actually seen in PSG. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say because there is one thing about this Argentine team. In their different clubs, they're not playing that. They're not playing that way. But whenever they come to this Argentine team, there is this kind of energy that they bring in. I don't know, is it because of Lionel Messi or is it because they are trying to win? They are trying so much to win back-to-back titles. I'm trying to understand this Argentine team because as far as Lionel Messi, Lionel Messi is actually the only star player. Okay, Lionel Messi and then Alvarez for me. Yeah. That's the only star player that I know that are actually playing very, very well.
Martinez too.
Yeah, that's true.
Martinez too. So yes, Paredes has done a lot of. He has been doing a lot of the dirty works in that midfield. If you check, he does a lot of dirty work. He does a lot of dirty works there in that midfield. So he has been doing very well. So I think seeing that Depot will start from the bench is a good one.
Okay.
You know, one of the rules.
But the lineup is not yet out.
Okay, it's not yet out.
He very likely starts from the bench.
Okay, but I think he might start from the bench. Yeah. I'm reflecting on the fact that the lineup, the formation against England was a very wonderful formation. The Paul starting from the bench now. You know, the Paul is a very good player that's good at stopping counters.
Okay.
Yes, he's very good at stopping counters. So for teams that are very good at counters, the Paul is always there to like sit back and stop counters. And I think I've watched him do that many times. He has been good. So I hope that in this match today, Scaloni will not get it wrong with his tactics. You know, sometimes a final comes with so much pressure, not only for the players but also for the coach,
even for the country.
So everybody's under so much pressure. Sometimes overthinking can be your first tactical problem.
That's what happened to Tuchel.
Can be your problem. Overthinking can be your first tactical problem.
Even the Cristiano Ronaldo fans, they are strictly under pressure tonight. They are so much under pressure tonight.
No. The Cristiano Ronaldo
compared to Messi fans.
Yes, the Cristiano Ronaldo fans.
Even me, I'm under so much pressure.
So the good thing is that as a Messi fan, the Cristiano Ronaldo fans have been given two options. Either you go with a talkative Yamal or you go with a humble Messi or a talkative Yamal. So either way, so the Barcelona fans are extremely thrilled about this final because it's a dream final for Barcelona fans because yes, they love Yamal, they love Messi, and I would think that most Barcelona fans would pick Messi winning over Yamal.
That's true.
Right. Because of what Messi has done for them over the years and from a place of loyalty.
Thank you very much, Ines. Let me get to Chuba. So what are those players in this Spain team that you are expecting to turn up for Spain? Player like Merino, he never gets a start, but when he comes in, he was able to help them win Portugal, was able to help them win Belgium. So what are those players that you're looking out for in tonight's game?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to start from the back. Right. At the back, just like what I said, Cucurella have been very, very spectacular in this particular final. Now, I mean that you watched the game against France. Cucurella was almost all over the place. He marked Mbappe. Once Mbappe and Olise gets the ball on their feet, Cucurella tries to displace the ball and then shoots the ball away. Cucurella is playing at the flank, at the right back, at the left back, and then at the same time he's almost there in the 5 and 6, and then he's almost in the midfield. So Cucurella is someone that I'm going to be banking on to hold down this Argentine team attacking system. And then for the midfield, just like what I said, we have a midfield dynamo in Rodri. Rodri can actually protect the back. Why Dani Olmo and then Merino eventually
Pedri.
Pedri came from the bench in the last match. So I hopefully Pedri is going to start today. So hopefully Rodri is going to hold is going to protect the back line. Why Pedri and then Olmo presses further. Then at the right flank we have Yamal. Yeah, Yamal is someone that he has been very, very spectacular, although not that consistent. Just like in the Portuguese in the match against Portugal, he wasn't that fantastic. But in the match against France, at least he took some certain chances, although he didn't score. But he actually tried shooting even from distant ranges.
He showed bravery.
He actually did win the last match. So I'm actually expecting Yamal to pull up a spectacular match today. Why Oyarzabal? Oyarzabal have been consistent for some time now.
Yeah,
Although
very
it's not that. Some people he's let me just say that he's underrated, but Oyarzabal is actually a very very good player. Then there is someone that I actually love this player so much. This Nico Williams. He normally comes from the bench, but the guy is actually a very very good player. So hopefully when he comes from the bench, he's going to bring up that spark. Because I actually watched the guy against in the Nations League against Portugal. The guy was very, 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 very
He has
fantastic.
this
Yeah,
attacking mindset.
yeah. He can actually take he can actually take the defenders on and then and so on and so forth. So he's actually a very, very good player. So for me, I would suggest that the coach actually replicates what was being played
Against France.
yeah against France, but let it not be a time that maybe because they have scored goal. Because for me, I actually feel that Spain will be the first team to score the goal today. But let that time not come that okay because they have scored goal and then they will now go and then defend. Because anything that makes the Spanish team to defend today, Argentine team is going to run away with that lead.
Okay. All these players you have actually mentioned, I didn't hear you mention this young star that has been doing very, very well in this tournament, Kubasi. Are you not looking out for Kubasi?
Kubasi, just like what I said, Kubasi have been very, very fantastic in this tournament. But I wouldn't say that during the league that he was that fantastic. But he has been very, very fantastic. Laporte has passed his prime, and just like what I say, the Spanish team they don't have that fantastic back line like that. But the only advantage that they have is that they actually have a very good defensive midfielder in Rodri that normally controls the midfield. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's actually very, very hard to get to the back line comfortably when you have Rodri controlling the midfield comfortably. So assuming that the Rodri is not able to control the midfield today, I actually think that they are going to be experiencing a very, very bad day.
I know another thing I've noticed about the Spanish team. The Spanish team plays high line.
Yeah.
Very high line. Like the likes of Kubasi. You know, Kubasi is coming from Barcelona, where Barcelona plays a very high line. Offside trap is their thing. So I'm sure that we'll see a lot of offsides today because the Spanish team.
Yes.
You notice, watch their
Just
games
like that
yes,
the French match.
Yes. So you see a lot of offsides today because Kubasi is coming from that kind of team and Kubasi is placed in the centre back there. So you see that he's already conscious about Kubasi is in Barcelona. He's one of the defenders that knows that offside trap very well. Like he coordinates the offside trap. So you see that whenever Kubasi is not there in Barcelona, and then they have to play like Araujo. Araujo does not really know offside trap very well. So Kubasi is very good at it. So you see that even against France, the offsides were multiple. So I think we've seen a lot of offsides today because they'll keep a very high line and come out so that they keep you in the offside trap. So that's another thing. So I think they've done exceptionally well. I will not like the Spanish team has been very good. And you see Rodri is like is an important ingredient. Just like when you're cooking food and you decide not to put salt or put one very important ingredient. That's how Rodri is. Without Rodri, anything that Rodri is, if you take away Rodri, the team is almost empty.
Yeah.
And I would say it anywhere as an Arsenal fan that Rodri not being available for Man City is one of the reasons why Arsenal won the Premier League. Because if Guardiola without Rodri is an empty, it's just like an empty team without Rodri. Rodri is very phenomenal. I noticed that the games that the fact that Rodri was not available for Man City most part of the season, like they struggled. So that's how. Yes, so I've always never been someone that's been so biased about Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or because I know what he brings to the game. Those players that they work so hard, they do the dirty jobs, they do almost everything. Like it takes a football fanatic, it takes someone that understands and analyzes football to really see how much they bring into the game, actually. So yeah, he has been very fantastic, and I believe that if they control, one of the things about this World Cup I've noticed is that most persons who dominate are people who control the midfield. There's so much power in the midfield. If Spain takes the midfield from Argentina very well and subdues them, it will be a difficult one, very difficult one for Argentina. Very difficult one. Because first of all, Spanish players are more exceptional when it comes to handling the ball. That's why I said the Spanish team has two things: ball retention and ball recovery. When they recover the ball from you very fast. It feels like three people come at you at once for the ball and they take it from you. And they take the ball back and they enjoy the ball amongst themselves. They keep passing and you run around and you get frustrated. That's what they're very good at doing that, and they did it against France.
I hope they will replicate that in this final. Thank you, gentlemen. But before we call it a day, what is your scoreline for this final? What's your prediction?
Okay.
There are some guys out there, they do watch our channels for them to get game tips on how to go about with their games. The pointers are waiting for us. So what do you have for them? Your prediction?
Just the prediction I be with the goal scorers.
Yeah.
Just prediction.
Okay, you can
That's your scoreline.
Your scoreline. You can as well tell us the players because those options are there.
Maybe just trying to find a way and then install Messi as a scorer.
The only way to stop Messi in this match, I think, is to lock Messi's hotel room and let him not come out. So I think that's the only way to stop Messi. You lock the hotel room and make sure that he doesn't come out for the match. So I think that's the only way you can stop him. So yeah, my prediction for the game today, I need to be a tough fight. So I'm seeing that they both seem to score each other actually. So I'm seeing 2-1 in favor of Argentina.
So Spain.
You know, Argentina.
Messi need hat trick to carry golden boot.
But,
Like,
but I believe I strongly believe that it will be very hard for Argentina to score more than 2 goals in this particular final. And if you check their previous matches that they have played, even into 2018, I think that is the last time Spain faces Argentina. The scoreline was 6-1 in favor of Spain. And if you go back again, you see 3-1 and 2-1. Like the scorelines are embarrassing for Argentina. The scorelines are embarrassing for Argentina. I just hope that because I'm shooting to that part of Spain due to the fact that they have not considered much in this tournament. It's only 1 goal.
Yeah, I'm going by the paper.
Yes, I'm going by the paper and the history.
The history,
yes, because history is very, very important in everything we are doing, even in the medical profession. Your history is always there to guide you. So, my dear brother, what's your take, your prediction on this match?
My prediction is 2-1 in favor of Spain. I believe that Spain is going to be the first team to score. Then, after scoring, of course, we are going to see this. But believe me, in that 90 plus 6, because they normally, of course, they are going to give this their long extra time plus 7 plus 9. Within that extra time, Spain is going to score another goal, and then they are going to take home the trophy.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
I need the hat trick from Messi today.
It's not possible. That is not possible. These are some of the things that never possible.
But I need the goal. I think the golden boot. Walk up golden boot is one of the awards that he does not have in his cabinet.
And I don't think that he has it. So I think maybe when he comes back in maybe 40. So we'll try.
I'm quite biased about my scoreline of 2-1 because I need Messi to give me like 3 goals.
No, Messi cannot score more than 3 goals with this Spain defense. He will not be able to score more than 3 goals. The highest Argentina, for me personally, the highest Argentina can score in this final will be 1 goal. Maybe personally, well, I feel that if Argentina can score 1 goal and they are able to hold up to their defense, they can win. But I don't see Argentina scoring more than 1 goal. I just hope that this final will not be disgracing to the Messi fan and the Argentine fan because if you check the history, it's really embarrassing. All right, thank you, gentlemen, for coming.
Thank you very much.
All right.